At the top tonight, Sony, Citibank, and Google are just three in a long list of companies recently hacked.
In fact, 90% of American businesses have had cybersecurity breaches. But what about a thief that physically walks right through the front door? As CBS 19's Field Sutton shows us in this special report tonight, the average business is full of security loopholes.
That's because the vast majority of us are honest people. We don't walk into our offices or cubicles with an eye on what can be stolen or misused. But there are people who do, and we wanted a better idea of how they operate, so we invited a private security and identity theft expert here to CBS 19 and told only a limited number of people in the building.
A thief sees information as a stack of cash.
With that simple fact in mind, we set him loose. We outfitted Mark Seguin of TBG Fraud Solutions with a hidden camera and told him to see how much information he could steal if he were a thief. He came in the front door and started at reception. Right away,
Payment processing center.
A major problem.
A lot of times the mail is brought to their desk to be sent out and also to be received.
Seguin found bills with sensitive information just waiting to be opened. And that was no surprise.
I work with a lot of companies, and I find more information there than typically in any other part of the building.
Before he moved on, 2 employees walked right by Seguin, apparently not worried about him being there. Onto the employee mailboxes, confidential faxes.
What are these? These look like checks.
Not checks, but pay stubs with nothing X'd out. Onto the offices.
$600. I can just go take these and whitewash these checks or recreate these checks.
Some things were visible on desktops, like every dollar and cent that went in or out last year. Others just an arm's reach away in unlocked file drawers. Seguin says it's a matter of retraining your honest employees.
They see data, a checkbook, a file, an ID, a wallet, a purse. It's just somebody's information and no one thinks about it. But a thief sees it as an opportunity to make a lot of money.
Heading down the hall.
How you doing?
Still no worries about the stranger in the building. After Seguin came across several computers left logged in, he found one that looked secure. But there was one tiny post-it-sized problem.
Password. Okay.
Then there's the personal information we leave around the office. Your social security card is worth $50 on the black market. And your medical card, it's worth $600.
And they're not just sold once. They're sold over and over and over again. Bottom line, most employees, or at least the ones that keep their jobs, are hardworking, honest, and trustworthy. And if you're trustworthy, you tend to be trusting of others.
When it was all over, our would-be thief had managed to rifle through 9 file drawers, gained access to 4 computers, and talked to 3 employees. No questions asked. We should note that every exterior door on this building is locked 24 hours a day, and we've made quite a few changes after seeing what Seguin was able to do. Back to you.
You bet we have. Thank you, Field. Now, to see more about how to protect yourself against these types of crimes, log on to